Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the author, Andrew Snorton, and you are joining me for the Fast 15, as we usually do each Wednesday, the first and third Wednesday at a little bit after 1 o'clock, and then the second and fourth Wednesday at about 10 p.m. We take about 15 minutes to kind of pause, check up, check in, enjoy an encouraging note, have a few announcements, and then close out on a positive note, because sometimes you need to kind of pause and pivot, and you might not be awake until the end of the day, or you might not be able to get started, the beginning of the next day. So we hope this provides people just a little bit of an opportunity, just kind of pause, catch your breath, reboot, all that type of stuff. To stay connected with me, make sure to add me on Facebook at the page Author Andrew Snorton. Add me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at AuthorASnorton. And you may email me at AuthorASnorton@gmail.com for any, book signings, speaking engagements, community partnerships, things along those lines. So I really appreciate everybody who takes time to reach out, support, encourage, things of that nature. And as a reminder, when you add me on Instagram, click on the link in the bio that takes you to my press and media section. Excuse me, you can check out all the interviews, all those types of things, press and media kit, and then navigate through the site for updates. So again, we thank you for taking time. It's a little bit nippy outside here in Atlanta. It was below freezing this morning. I think it's supposed to get up to about like 50, 55. I mean, it's a moderate winter, but it's still kind of cold. So that's, yeah, you got all that. As we always do, we try to take a few moments to make sure to acknowledge like people who are doing well and people who might not be doing well. And I always start off with people who aren't doing well, because you never know when you tune in, or excuse me, or plug in anything along those lines. You might be going through something physically, emotionally, mentally. We all have different stress points, but sometimes the stressors can get out of control. And, you just need a place to just kind of slow things down, so that anyone that's going through some drama, mayhem, malarkey, shenanigans, all those types of things, we definitely want to send a word of encouragement up and out to you. And as I always say, you have every right to go through the range of human emotions. If you're disappointed, hurt, angry, it's okay to feel that way, because some things are going to lead you that direction. But take time to pause and pivot, because the longer you stay stuck there, the worse it gets. So please identify or get help with identifying constructive ways to deal with whatever your stress, your frustration, whether it requires professional attention or informal attention. Make that call to the voice of reason, or meditate, pray, get counseling, whatever constructive things you identify that will help you get through what you're going through. Please do so, because there's people that really do want and need you to be around. On the flip side, we definitely celebrate people who are having positive experiences. You're going through your holistic growth, professional growth, personal growth, community growth. You just came through the rough side of the mountain, all those types of things. And you have every right to celebrate. Again, when you know what you've been led through, you're gonna celebrate in your own way, shape, and form. Have fun. Don't go over the top with it, but have fun. And let's not forget our peers who might be going through, some challenges, because that was us and that could be us. So we just want to keep everything in perspective. So keeping it in perspective, understand what you put in your mind can definitely show up and surface. That's why, surprise, surprise, pulling from quotes and notes, something's on the horizon. This is the current release where it's part think piece, where it's original quotes, with the exception of one from my grandmother. They're all original quotes, things that have helped me through different things. But in addition to giving you the logic and rationale, it gives you a space to go ahead and do your own journaling. So whether you agree, whether you disagree, things along those lines, you want to go deeper, things of that nature. So I'm going to pull a quote that I think is universal, and it's a good reminder, because, all of us, I don't care who you are, all of us have some moments where it's like we're not all together or all is fluid, and we need to kind of pause and pump our brakes. So here's a quote that I think can help. Be more than just anybody. Be somebody. And repeat that one more time. Be more than just anybody. Be somebody. And that means just some of the things that we talk about. Be the best that you can be. Just focus on being the best you can be. Sometimes the best you can be means you feel like, and I'm guilty of it sometimes, you feel like cussing somebody out, but you're like, nah, I'll put kerosene on a fire. It's true. Oh, come on. Like, you haven't had a moment or episode where you just haven't been, the person that you normally are. So sometimes the best you can be means taking the high road. Sometimes being the best you can be means take a little bit extra time to read up on something. I know, like read a book, or take time to study, take time to pause, take time to just take time and make time. I mean, we can all strive to be better versions of ourselves. And it doesn't mean that you're not a good person or things along those lines, but there's always something minor we can do a little bit better. And if we just find that one minor thing, that still allows for the growth opportunities that we're seeking. And then, of course, when you're doing that, we already are somebody, but you can really be somebody. You can be that presence, for yourself, for your families, for your friends, loved ones, communities. So again, be more than just anybody. Be somebody. And all of us have the capacity to be somebody, do something. We all have that in us. So keep on exploring and investigating ways to be that somebody. So that's the thought for today. And that comes from the current release, quotes and notes, Something's on the Horizon. So a couple of quick announcements. Number one, this coming Saturday, March 18th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Join me in Macon, Georgia at the Tubman Museum. I'll be one of the participating authors for the International Literacy Month book fair that they're doing. So shouts to all the amazing people at the Tubman Museum. I've done an event there before. They're one of the book resellers, and they're just an awesome resource. So if you can get to Middle Georgia, if you're in Macon, Warner Robins, Bibb County, y'all know the deal, Fort Valley, make the trip to the Tubman Museum this coming Saturday. Shouts to Me Time Book Club as April 22nd from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm one of the participating authors for their Behind the Ink Festival. I'm really, really excited about being back in the Magic City. That's the nickname for Birmingham, y'all. The Magic City. Trust me, look it up. So looking forward to that and a couple other announcements on that end. Shouts to my coffee partners, Fonte's Coffee. Make sure if you're a coffee fan, get the AuthorASnorton blend. It's a medium roast, which is ideal for all coffee drinkers. If you're a light roast person, it's a little bit of a step up, but not over the top. If you're a full roast, then it's not that much of a drop off. So it's right there at that happy medium intersection. So make sure to go to fontescoffee.com, scroll down to special collections, click on the image of me, and then you can go ahead and place your order. And as a reminder, when you order $60 or more, you get free shipping. And usually shipping's with usually about 2 to 3 days. So they're really, really good with that. Shouts to Status Network and Live TV. They've been real cool. Y'all, I'm almost done with my civic duty, so they know what the deal is. I'll just leave it there, but looking forward to being back on air real soon. So thank you guys during this extended break time where, because of other project, can't really come in the studio, but it's almost done. So now I can get back in and do some great interviews with some great guests across entertainment, business, community, and more. So shouts to the Status Network. Shouts to every bookstore, every book festival, every book club, every reader, every community organization who's reached out, made me a part of the great things that they're doing. And if you subscribe to the newsletter, you can DM me or email me at AuthorASnorton@gmail.com. We just send it out twice a month, so the beginning of the month and then the middle of the month, so that way you catch everything that's going on. Thank you so much. February 2017 marks 6 years. Wow, 6 years has gone by, but it's still going, and there's still some good things with the 4 books, the audiobook series. So shouts to everyone that's been a part of that. Kristen Kinder, Third Level Entertainment, Candace Major Digital, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. There's some more interviews that are coming on the horizon that I'll drop later this week. Shouts to Lisa Camuso Miller, as we've got an interview dropping this coming Friday, so you want to make sure to check it out. Gosh, what else is happening? I think those are the main things right now. Again, thank you to everybody that's taken time to lend support. And as a reminder to stay connected with me, you may add me on Facebook at the page AuthorAndrewSnorton, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at AuthorASnorton. You may email me at AuthorASnorton@gmail.com. When you add me on Instagram and click on the link in the bio, it goes straight to my press and media. I want you guys to get to know me through the interviews and all that type of thing. So please make sure to do that. And then let's go ahead and make some good things happen. So in closing, I pray and trust all of you have a very good day, a very good week. We know winter's almost officially over. Spring is getting ready to spring. Spring is sprung. But make sure to please just build on the good things that are taking place. We know there's some things that aren't that great, but try to identify those positives that are around you and feed off of that. Remember, we feed off of energy. Put good fuel in your body, in your mind, good things are going to come out. Put some bad fuel in there, you know it's going to be jacked up. So make sure you're conscious of what you're internalizing and things of that nature. And as I always say when we close, whether small or big, a victory is a victory. Whether slow or swift, movement is movement. Keep it victorious and keep it moving. And I know sometimes I flip-flop, but hey, that happens. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, seriously, all of you take very good care, continue blessings and well wishes, and I will see you soon. See you later.